The collector of iron and ash. The clock on the wall of Kaylen's apartment stopped precisely at 3 a.m. It had been 7 months since the bargain was struck, and the debt collector never announced his arrival with a cheerful jingle. Only silence, only the low damp mist that clung to the windows like the breath of the grave. She had been desperate, a fleeting need for power, a momentary lapse in judgment, or perhaps just the sheer, gnawing hunger for something better than her miserable life. Now, the weight of that fleeting wish felt heavier than 1,000-year curse. Outside the city of iron and ash was quiet, save for a sound that wasn't a sound, a vibration felt deep in the teeth. The air itself grew cold, smelling of brimstone and distant cemeteries. Down below, where the street lights sputtered and flailed, he stood. Malachi, the ancient collector of folly. His flesh was blacker than extinguished midnight, carved muscle stretching taut over bone. He was the silhouette of ultimate dread, waiting for the hour to turn over. His gaze, invisible in the grey fog, was fixed on Kaylen's 10th floor window. Kaylen sprang from her chair. The silence was broken by the frantic thudding of her heart. She knew with chilling certainty that the arrangement had expired. There were no extensions, no appeals, only the eternal due date. She raced toward the door, seeking an escape that did not exist. But the apartment was no longer the apartment. The walls had deepened into shadows, and the air was thick, suffocating. Standing in the middle of the cramped living room, where only a second ago there had been empty space, was Malachi. His voice was a grinding sound of stone and eternal fire, resonating not just in her ears but in the marrow of her bones. The promised value has been consumed, Kaylen, and the payment is now required. She stumbled backward, tripping over a rag. I didn't mean it. I don't remember what I even asked for. It wasn't worth this. Her voice was a pathetic whisper against the crushing weight of his presence. There was no pain, only cold, an abrupt, irreversible vacuity, where warmth and breath had been. The bargain was sealed. The light extinguished. Malachi turned, vanishing instantly, leaving only the smell of rain, rust, and silence behind. Outside, the mist in the city of iron and ash grew a little thicker.